Chapter 8,
Okay.
Anoint Me, I'm Single. That's an interesting title. I love when you wrote, God has a special anointing for the woman who is free to seek him. Her life should explode in miracles. When you wrote this 20 years ago, women in general were still eager to make it to the altar. Today, more and more women are choosing to remain single, even though they may be in long-term romantic relationships. Do you think that there's this special anointing over a woman who chooses singlehood over traditional marriage?
Yes, because single people have more availability to pursue God. The Bible says, he that is unmarried careth for the things of the Lord. When you are not married, you have a lot of free time to really invest into delving into deeper spirituality. Conversely, when you are married, a great deal of that time has to be invested into your companion, or should be, and that's something that we don't talk enough about. Think of it this way, single women are married to Jesus. And he becomes the lover of your soul. He's the one who opens doors for you. You are the one who ministers unto him, and building that relationship and enhancing that relationship. Back in my day, singleness amongst women in particular was considered a liability. If you weren't married by a certain age, they called you an old maid, and no girl wanted to be called an old maid. Today, in your generation, women flaunt the fact, I'm single and I'm proud, you know. But using that singleness and the extra time and the freedom that it creates to enhance not just your portfolio, but your spirituality, your integrity, where you're going in life, to do something philanthropically. It is in fact an opportunity to invest into the world that has invested into you, the people that have invested into you, and the God who has given you life. And you're in a unique position to give it back to him in a way that married people are not.
I think that's really interesting because, you know, single women aren't often told to, you know, work on your spiritual relationship with God. They tell you to learn how to cook, do this and to do that, and make yourself a better woman in that area, but not necessarily in the spiritual area. So I think that that's going to be something that we really glean from.
One of the things that I said then, and it's true now, is that singleness is wholeness. The word single literally means to be one, to be whole. You have to be whole before you meet him. And if there never is a him, you still have a life to live and a God to glorify, and you ought to live it to the fullest and celebrate your singleness and wear it well to the point that other people envy it, because you know who you are, you know whose you are, you know where you're going. Open your own door if you have to. Take yourself out to dinner. Celebrate yourself. Make sure that you are romancing who you are. And if you don't treat yourself good, then nobody else is going to do it. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself.